So I have been doing a lot of cost of living video recently where I shared about the cost of living here in Canada, as you guys know. But in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 ways you can increase your income here in Canada to better manage the cost of living in Canada. Now, these are 5 practical ways. It doesn't matter if you're an international student, temporary foreign worker, permanent resident, or even a Canadian citizen. These are 5 ways you can use to increase your income so you can better manage the cost of living and sustain yourself and your family's life here in Canada. Of course, if you guys are new here, my name is Dems. I'm a Jamaican who migrated to Canada. Coming up on 6 years now. As a matter of fact, it's 6 years now. Came as an international student and, went through the Canadian journey myself. Bits of highs and lows. Follow the journey for more. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Smash a like on this video and let me know what you guys think about these 5 ways down in the comment section. If you have any additional ways you can share, please do so as well. Now let's start with number one. Now, Canada is a country of convenience. A lot of persons like to stay home and order things online. So stuff from Skip Delivery, Turbo Delivery, Instacart, stuff like that. If you are looking for extra money, these are things that you can sign up for. So if it is that you are have a vehicle, you can sign up to do some food delivery or grocery shopping for persons. And these things, you determine your schedule. You can do it 1 hour a day, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4. It doesn't matter. You determine your schedule, and that is extra money in your pocket. So I definitely recommend that you guys check out the delivery options that's available within your respective community. And believe me, that's a good way to start putting extra money in your pocket so that you can better manage the cost of living. Now let's talk about number two. We spoke about delivery, but let's talk about rideshare. If you guys don't know what rideshare is when you pretty much use your vehicle, personal vehicle, and you take people to their destination. It's not really like a taxi. It's more like it's like a cab, but it's more personal, right? So it's similar to Uber. In the States, you have Uber, and in Canada, you have Uber in the bigger cities like in Toronto and so forth, so on. But Uber is not in all the communities. So you have communities like Grand Prairie that has Y Drive and other companies that does similar rideshare services as possible. The thing with rideshare is you determine your schedule. You determine your schedule and you can just probably clock in for 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, whatever time you're available. And it's a 24-hour thing. So you can do it at midnight to 2 a.m., whatever the thing is. And that is putting extra money in your pocket. So as long as you have a vehicle, you can use that vehicle to generate income and better manage the cost of living, save some money, pay off some bills. And you can even do it as a temporary thing so that you can, get back on your feet and so forth, so on. Number three, buy and sell. Now, I am from Jamaica, and in Jamaica, we have a culture of buy and sell, where you just buy things low, sell it back at a profit, use a profit for your expenses, so forth, so on. You can do the same thing in Canada. But in Canada, you are going to use platforms such as Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji. Now, these are online platforms that people really buy and sell on. So what you can do is you can look on these platforms, Facebook Marketplace, for example, see some items that you can get for at a very affordable price. You can either fix up those items and sell it back at a more expensive price. So if you're good with your hands, you can revamp some clothes, revamp some furniture, some appliances, whatever the case may be. You can fix up some stuff, buy low, fix it up, and sell it back at a more expensive price. And a lot of persons do that as a viable business as well. Now, the thing is, even if you're not good with your hands, you can sometimes find a deal on Facebook Marketplace where you get some stuff at a undervalue. Probably somebody's moving and they're selling stuff at a pretty low rate, a yard sale, whatever. You can go and get a deal. Your negotiation skills might be up, so you can get things at a lower price just the same, and then you can sell it back at a more expensive price, and then you can continually doing that, and then that now is extra money coming in that you can use to pay off some bills and to save some money and to better manage the cost of living here in Canada. Now, number 5 on the list is use your talent. A lot of persons have gifts. Like, for example, if you're like, a lot of persons are gifted with doing hair, like braids and stuff like that, doing hair and stuff like that. You can use that gift to make some extra money. You can use that gift. All you have to do is to definitely just keep it within your social network. Talk to your coworkers, talk to your schoolmates if you're in school, and the word will spread, right? And you're not doing it necessarily on a large scale. So you're not going to go and rent a shop and stuff like that. It's literally, you're just hooking up some persons, right? Some persons come to your house here and there are people charge them. Stop doing it for free. Charge them to do the service. You're probably good with your hands and so forth, so on. Use it to make some extra money, right? Use it to make some extra money and so forth, so on. If you're a mechanic, if you can do things that can save people money, do some oil change so that they don't necessarily have to go to the shop to pay an expensive price. You can say, hey, you know what? I can do that for you. Just get the engine oil, and I'll do that for you, and you can make some extra money. Believe me, it adds up. Now, number five, guys. Number five is literally act of service. Now, we're not talking about love language here. We're talking about providing service for people who don't want to do it themselves. Canada is a cold country, and of course, we get a lot of snow. So, what you can do is you can say, listen, go in your community's Facebook group, for example, and say, if anybody needs snow to be shoveled, I'll show up and I'll do it, and they'll pay you. Right, you'll get that extra money. You just go around and shovel some driveway for persons who either can't manage to do it themselves or don't want to do it themselves, and you charge them an hourly fee. You can say, listen, I can clean some houses. You don't necessarily have to have a registered, formalized business to do these things. You can say, listen, if you can't manage to clean your house, you can send me an email, send me a message, and I'll come and do it for you. All you need to do is to go to the dollar store, get some cleaning products, get some cleaning stuff, and you go to the people in the house and you clean it nice and clean. And then every time they want their house clean, they're going to call you. And if they have any friends and family member, you just say, listen, I'll do that as well. You can come and and I'll do your house for you. Or you can mow lawn. It's the summer months now. Most people have a front lawn or a back lawn, and most people probably don't want to do it themselves. So what you can do, hi, how are you? A lot of persons don't want to mow their lawn themselves. So you can charge people to do those services for them, right? All you need is to get a lawnmower, which if you invest in a lawnmower and a weed whacker, it's not gonna cost you more than $300-400. And then you can definitely just go around and do these services within your neighborhood, within your community. And you realize that every week you have an extra buck coming in, an extra thing coming in, an extra thing coming in. And those can be used to pay off a bill, to sustain yourself, to bring you through the next week, and so forth, so on, right? So there's many different ways you can use to increase your income to better manage the cost of living here in Canada. So don't rely necessarily on that one income. I mean, we are from countries where we are used to hustling mentality. Don't lose that hustling mentality just because hey baby, don't lose that hustling mentality just because you come to Canada. Keep that hustling mentality. Keep that hustling mentality, and that hustling mentality will definitely allow you to make some extra money. Sure, baby. That hustling mentality can definitely help you guys make some extra money to sustain yourself and sustain your family members here in Canada. Now, if you guys have any additional tips you'd like to share right down below, or if you agree or disagree with any of the tips that I've shared, let me know in the comment section. Smash a like on this video, of course. I always appreciate that. And leave your thoughts in the comment section. See you.